Welcome back to the Kings Park Tournament Expert Division. This will be the opening round, hole number 18. This is the safe sniper bounce up shot for the Albatross. I do have a point and shoot, send it. But check that out. I'll post that a little later. This one, real good opportunity here. Probably maybe even the best opportunity, because a send it, you just never know where it's going to go. But this one nonetheless is pretty good. So we're going to use a APOC 5 plus, something like a Kingslayer P3 size bin 3 plus, preferably win 4. Now you can probably get away with this with a win 3. Just know that I didn't do any testing with a win 3. All my testing was done with a win 4. So we're going to start P3 max rest. We're going to have the red ring touching the rough on the left for APOC 8, 1/3 the red ring in the rough. For APOC 7, 2/3 of the red ring in the rough. For APOC 5 and 6. That's at P3 max rest. If playing this with an APOC 4, use the P4 ball. Start with half the red ring in the left rough at the 22. And then after you adjust, you can switch back to a Kingmaker or Kingslayer, whatever you want to use. As long as it's the same wind from the ball you just adjusted for, right? Don't adjust for a wind 2 ball and then switch to a wind 4 ball. It's not going to work very well. P0 plus 20 max, 5 top, 3 left, no curl, no OP. Straight pull, if anything, favor a slight 1201. You can get several different rollouts on this drive, anywhere from, I don't know, 365-ish to 380. I've gotten them all. Haven't had any issues being able to reach and play the sniper shot. No matter what the rollout was on the drive, I was still in range. And I made a little chart that makes it easier to get your slider value. We'll go over that in a second. The approach shot, we're going to be playing this with a set starting position, and that has been the key for me dropping this shot with consistency, is not trying to play with a set spin and playing to the best location for consistency. And so playing over there by that bunker, if you ever stop and look at it, there's some huge north-south sticky in that spot that we're setting up. And so it helps take a lot of the pull angle differences, wind angle differences, wind strength differences. It kind of puts a buffer on all of that stuff for us and gives us a lot better opportunity to drop the Albatross. You still have to set it up properly. You still have to pull correctly and hit perfect. But makes it a bit easier. We don't have to worry about none of the other craziness. So, yeah. Clear ring is going to be touching the bunker. Clear ring is going to be touching the rough at the same time. So we're going to push up to the +1. So if we're not setting up in plus yards, we're going to push up to the +1. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to count rings back until my clear ring is touching the bunker and the rough. There I had 4 rings back from the +1. I made a chart to give slider values based off of rings away from the P3 +1 yard mark, right? So now we don't have to count from max. All we do is count from the +1, which is usually pretty close. And that will give you a slider value. So rings from P3 +1 yard mark. 1 would be 69 slider, 2 is 63, 3 is 66, 4 is 60, 5 is 57, 6 rings away is 54, 7 is 51, 8 is 49, 9 is 46, 10 is 43. So that's rings back from the +1 with a P3 ball. It's important that you set that clear ring up, touching the bunker and the rough. That gives us the bounce to the sticky spot that I was talking about. Then when you add your spin, we're going to add spin so that we're just touching or just short of the line that's 2 lines in front of the hole, like closer to me. And then we want to be aimed at the left edge of the cup, or just inside the left edge, I should say. So we end up, on this one, we end up playing 2.8 and 3.1. Most of the time, you can get away with the 3 side spin or less. This was a long rollout, I believe, on this drive. I think I rolled right around 380 on that drive. That's the first time I think I've been over 3 side spin. Always best to have a 4 side spin ball, but generally speaking, you don't really need it most of the time for this one. In this situation, I did, but it's usually not required. So yeah, so we're going to be just short of the line that's 2 lines below the hole, and then we want to be aimed just inside the left edge of the cup. You'll see I'll turn this around and look down the barrel. So that ball guide is kind of slightly curving up to the left. Puts me going, even though I can't draw on the center line, puts me going up the left center of the cup. That's what I'm looking for. Left edge, inside the left edge, left center, right in that area, what we want to see. But you want to be just a little over 2 lines short of the hole. Pull this one straight. P2 numbers plus 15% at slider. And there is no overpower, no curl. Pull straight, hit perfect. Hopefully, you'll be walking away from this one with the nice albatross. This one comes in really nice. Very forgiving. Practice it. Get familiar with the mechanics. Pull straight, hit perfect, and you might just finish your round off with a nice albie. So I wish you all the best of luck. I hope you get the albatross. Hope you kill your rounds. And I do have a top spin boost kind of point and shoot shot. I'll probably put that out tomorrow because I've only played it twice, but the 2 times I did play it, I ended up in bringer range and very short rough iron next to the green. So there is a shot to get us there. It's using a spirit ball. And I'll post something about it tomorrow. Good luck, everyone. Take care.